Here's your forecast from the First Alert Weather Team.
Good Thursday afternoon. We're coming off a Wednesday afternoon and night where our skies had some spotty showers. Maybe your backyard capitalized with drier skies holding serve for this afternoon. Cooler winds behind a cold front. North and northeasterlies making their presence felt. It's also crisp, so we have a chance to stab into the 50s overnight tonight. And tomorrow, about the same speed today, temperature-wise, about the same wind speeds, but clouds will start to elbow their way back in, and they will start to yield some patches of rain very late in the day. Let's pick it up from the end of Friday. Our arbitrary start time for this impact timeline for what's expected to be a nor'easter. Pretty good coastal, 8 p.m. Friday. We also have time slots you may be interested in, like Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon and evening, and a couple of Sunday slots. And when you boil it all down, medium to high rain chances. Kind of chase your plans inside a lot of this time. I do expect the low to track in such a way to keep us away from severe thunderstorms, spin up tornadoes and all that business. So that's a silver lining, but you know, the rain's going to add up and cause some travel issues potentially. Maybe have to shave a few miles an hour off your speed. And of course, the marine impacts will be ubiquitous across the weekend. Our first alert weather day Saturday, but even sort of rough on the bracketing days. So all that said, let me take you hour by hour. Starting with this afternoon, let's go forward with your Cape Fear and Carolina cloud and future radar models. So there's the thicker clouds and even some future radar elements blossoming off to the south as the old frontal boundary, our cold front, starts to reinvent itself. Low pressure kinks up along it. So as an 8 p.m. tomorrow pause, to my earlier point, some patchy rain may already be starting. So let's zoom in for a closer look. Same time, this is 8 p.m. tomorrow. There's your patchy rain, brisk and blustery northeasterlies, and then just a little more than patchy rain overnight Friday night. Saturday, maybe you've got some comfort food going on the stove. Into Saturday evening, we're kind of pushing the outermost bounds of our high-resolution model. Doesn't yet go into Sunday, but inklings would suggest that at least through Saturday night, if not a part of Sunday, we're still dealing with some rain bands. So let me take a little bit of a longer range model through that whole timeline, starting with today. And here in the eastern Carolinas, we got front row seats for this coastal. To my earlier point, we're probably measuring rain in inches as opposed to tenths of an inch. You may be inspired to shore up any flimsy fall decorations or clean a storm drain that tends to back up near you. Let's get you outside. Brisk northeasterlies, creating longshore currents, some rip currents as well in there. You know that. That's on your Easy Pro Express First Alert Skycam from Wrightsville Beach, hopping to the Murchison building in downtown Wilmington. It is sunny here at lunch. The airport's showing a 73 temperature and a crisp dew point of 55. Fall feels for sure. Hey, just to dot I's and cross T's, we do have a tropical storm active in the Atlantic, and it is approaching the northeastern Caribbean islands. It's Jerry, and its official cone is non-threatening for us, although it's likely to become the next Atlantic hurricane as it curves to the east of Bermuda. Let's get back here at home, Kim. We got a lot to deal with, don't we? In your 7 expanding to 10-day planning forecast. Coming off that string of 80s, it's worth noting that we don't get back there anytime soon.
Doesn't look like it. I'm thinking chili for this weekend. Get that recipe out. Maybe try a new one.
Sharing a brain on that, and there's a lot of good ball on too. So
sharing a brain on that too.
yeah, maybe spend some time in front of the tube. How about it?
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Gannon.